UK budget 2024. Labour's, this current Labour government's first. Now, I genuinely couldn't give a flying fuck about the left and right of politics. I've got my opinions and that's it. But I do like to observe how it's reported on. Who's demonising what, who's happy about this, that and the other, right? And see the budget thing, man, it's one of those things that can just get spun and spun and spun, and it's like the famous old thing I used to say: up a bit, down a bit, left a bit, right a bit, boom, and your money's gone, right? It's just bamboozling you with bullshit. Ultimately, has there ever been a budget people are 100% happy about? Not in my lifetime. But I've heard it broke down with a few financial experts, right? And here's a simplification of it. If you're a lower earner, you're going to be about, what, £1,200 better off. If you're a middle earner, you're going to be roughly about the same. No much of a gain, no much of a loss. If you're a higher earner, you're going to have to pay a fair bit more. Right? Now, bear that in mind. If that stands to be true, if that simplification of the whole budget stands to be true, which I do believe it is because I've looked around all the fucking hellholes, then question yourself, who's demonising this budget and why? Where the fuck is the representation of scumbags and the working class who have now been fucking killed and forgot about? You know, it's now working people. Because working class used to mean that you were living hand to mouth. It meant you had no savings. You had no pension, nothing to fall back on. You were living for fucking day to day. Working class doesn't mean you need a fucking job or go out and fucking turn the handle to the fucking tax man. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? But it's all changed now. Working class. Now, who represents the working class? The scumbags of this fucking country. Who represents them on your Sky Newsies, your BBCs and all the fucking talking heads that are fucking bumping their gums about this budget? There's not one of these motherfucking talking heads on these fucking TVs that is going to be fucking better off. I can't figure out why fucking this budget's getting such a bad fucking rap. I can't figure out. It's not because all these rich motherfuckers, all these middle class fucking talking head pricks on the TV, kidding you on, they care about the scumbags of this fucking country when they don't. What the days want you to go and work in McDonald's, keep the fucking Subways open, keep your Just Eats open. It's all they want, man. Keep their services going, you fucking scum fucks. So, you don't get anybody standing on any of these panels going, I'm quite happy about the budget, I'm going to be better off because I'm fucking on the breadline, motherfuckers. Nah, you get a bunch of fucking middle class talking heads pretending they're journalists, just like Tommy Robinson, bumping their gums going, oh, she's got a pumpkin for a head, oh, and again, this isn't a Labour fucking Conservative thing, which a lot of the news outlets fucking make it, and again, I'll repeat, what budget has people been fucking happy about? None that I can remember, but this has pissed people off extra, especially because every cunt that reports, writes, talks about it on TV, even your fucking Donald Trump supporters, all your scumbag Donald Trump supporters and fucking Nigel Farage supporters have fell for the parlour trick of the Nigel Farage, a drinking a pint, a smoking the fag, think he's for the working man, he couldn't give a flying fuck. They're all up in arms because our budget has gave more to the fucking down and outs than to the well-offs. Oh my God, I cannot. Why is there so much outrage on the right-wing press? I can't believe it. And why is there so much outrage within the ex-truther community, or if that even still fucking exists? All the conspirators online. Why is everybody, oh, it's such a disaster. Oh. Is it going to affect you? Well, good for you then, you middle class, upper class fuck. If they still exist. Anyway, so the budget, go and simplify it for yourself, right? if you're the lower earner or in the lower rung of society, you're going to be better off. Everybody else in the middle class, roughly the same, and the higher earners going to pay more. I wonder why all the higher earner talking heads on every fucking TV and radio station you can find, but here in the UK, here's the thing, here is the absolute crutch of the matter. We all think we've got mega fucking media. We've got 3 news outlets. 3, ITN, BBC and Sky. That's it! That is it! Everywhere, no matter where you go, no matter what radio station, no matter what TV channel, watch the news or whatever they pump out as news to the end, or listen to the news to the end, and you'll hear this has been provided by typically Sky. They've pimped themselves out. Well, funnily enough, Sky's pimped themselves out amongst a lot of the corporate media. ITN not so much, but even what is it? The Sky Channel 5 news, that's Sky, and the same rules apply with all the radio stations. You know, same rules apply. So, we've got very little, variety of information out there. And the information we're getting all happens to be for people who are going to be worse off because of this budget. You know, I wish I had a brain for myself to figure out, or I wish I was a conspiracy theorist that didn't believe the press or the mainstream media, which is the fucking internet and social medias now. Hello, McFly. So I don't believe all that shit. I sit and go, right, what does this budget actually do? Who's it taken from? Who's it given away to? Yada, yada, yada. And who's demonising it and who's liking it and loving it. And to my shock, the middle class and upper class are going to be, the upper class, definitely, the higher earners, mega affected. Middle class earners, not so much. And to my surprise, the whole fucking press fraternity are all fucking, worst budget ever. Worst budget since records began. When did you begin taking records? Last week. It's the worst one since last week. Anyway, so that's just my thoughts on the budget. Won't make an iota of a fucking difference to me, man. Cause I'm the disappeared fucking class. I'm the working class. My cunt that doesn't have a fucking 2 pennies to scrape together. Doesn't know where the next meal's coming for? Kinda, but you get my drift. And it's a good way to assess what you're listening to and the talking heads that you're listening to. The vast variety we have here in the UK. And that's me being ironic. Get it? Got it? Good.